Alright, in today's video, we're going to be going over how the ERLC vehicles that were added in the latest update are very low quality and why that's happening. But before we get into the video, remember to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and join my Discord server link down below. Since we have a great community there, we do lots of giveaways and roleplays. So the first vehicle that's very low quality is the brand new shuttle bus that's on the Valley Transit team. So if we look at this here, we can see it is actually pretty nice quality, but it's definitely different than the vehicles before. So we can see it's really good quality on like the inside and stuff, like we can see right here. If we do open the doors, of course, it is cool how there's doors that you can open on this. So it's pretty nice quality inside. I mean, like, they can't make it too detailed, otherwise it would lag. But it's pretty nice quality inside. But then if we go to the outside, anywhere besides the windows or whatever are very low quality. So you can see this entire side, all this is just a block, just like some square block, except for the exception of the wheel thing, and then that thing that's spoken out. And then if we look at the back, very low quality as well. If you look at the blinkers and the hazards and everything like that, the lights, they're all really low quality. And then we can look here, it's the exact same. And then the front of it is also very low quality. I mean, I haven't seen a front of a vehicle like this low quality in a while on ERLC. And then also the lights in the front, it's all very low quality. And then another example of this is on the new mail van, which is over by the police station. So we'll check that out. Although there is one really cool feature of this. These top lights go on whenever you have your lights on, so that's pretty cool. But still, the lights are pretty low quality. It's just the entire thing's lit up with that. And then if we see the new mail van here, it is very low quality, definitely compared to the mail truck. So we will compare those. But first, we can see right here that the new mail van, it just took out a light post. But it's very low quality. We can see, again, the lights, very low quality. The front, pretty low quality. The side's just a square. It's really nothing to it. Backs, the same, it's just circle lights. And then there's bumpers. And yeah, there's really very low quality on it. Probably the highest quality thing is the mirrors. So we can see that. And there's no interior in this. But then if we compare it to the mail truck, then we can see how detailed the mail truck is, even though it's only 18K. So this right here, we can see it's very high quality actually. You can see this door handle right here, like you open it like that. We can see it has like lights on the back. The lights on the back aren't just circles. We can see this here, this door is very detailed and everything. It's just a really detailed truck, and then you can see right there even. Everything on this is detailed. So we can definitely tell that the vehicles in ERLC that they added in this update don't have as much detail. So there are 3 reasons as to why this happened. So the first reason, which is probably the most probable reason, is because those vehicles don't really need much detail. And if they added more detail, it would make the game more laggy. So for a lot of players on low-end devices, this game is very laggy. So for them not detailing these vehicles as much as like this one is, it makes sense because the game is already pretty laggy, so it makes sense to make them not as laggy. And then the second reason is because they may have rushed this update. So if we check out when they did this update, it was the 21st of August. And then the last update that they did was the 5th of August. So they only had 2 weeks to make this update, which meant they had very little time, and they probably had to they had the tow truck. They probably took a while on that because that's a very detailed car. But then they had to add more stuff to the update, so they could have probably rushed these vehicles to be made. Not that one, but the mail van and the shuttle bus, they could have rushed them to be made. And then the last reason could just because they didn't really need to add too much detail to the cars. Because like in ERLC, it's not really about the cars all too much, about the detail of the cars. It's about the speed of the cars, what the cars do, if they're a police car or not. So there really isn't too much reason to make the cars this detailed, but it just looks really nice whenever the cars are detailed like this. But I guess they just decided they may have not wanted to detail the cars as much since they're not as important of cars. Like the tow truck, a lot of people will be using that car. It's a pretty important car because it tows the vehicles. So they added quite a bit of detail to it. But then the other cars, they didn't add as much detail to it since they're not as useful. So that is the reasons of why the new vehicles in ERLC might be not as detailed. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!